perspective, and ain't no bullshit.
Damn. Who had more fights at your club, men or women?
Women start more fights, and women are quick to fight. Brothers will be ready to shake hands, and a woman will come back and instigate the fight. Okay. Brothers, depending on who they are and what the situation is, they would kind of most brothers didn't really want to fight. Okay. Unless it was just some real out hatred, blah, blah, some major violation shit. I've seen cats get called all kind of bitches, blah, blah, blah. And man, I'm walking away. I'm going to get in my car and go home. But then the broad step in. You going to let him do you like that? What you wrong with you? You supposed to be I got to go fight this nigga. I've seen it happen too many times, man. And I've seen fights break out with women just because homegirl got a nice purse or she got some nice shoes. Who that bitch thinks she is? She thinks she cute. Okay? And next thing I know, bitch, I am cute. Whoop, 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 whoop. Next thing I know, you got the cute girls against the hood rats. And the hood rats got mopped a couple times. Cute bitches can fight. They've been fighting for a while. And the hood rats, and that's one fight you don't want to break up, though, boy. God damn. You got to be careful. Oh, my God. You got to be careful because you can't just, you can't just grab them like you grab a dude, okay? Because they swinging from all, they have no ethics in they swinging. They got no patterns. They clawing, they trying to grab. Most of them trying to grab hair.
Have you ever seen two women hold on to each other's hair, Lonzo?
Yeah.
I saw that for about 20 minutes. No bullshit. They both head down and neither one of them would let go.
Yes, yeah. They trying to grab hair, and you can't pull the other one away from her because she ain't letting go of the hair. Especially if both of them got a handful of hair, you can't break that fight up, man. It's like two pit bulls. You got to put water on their asses. Now you the bad guy, huh?
Yeah.
Now you the bad guy, and then all of a sudden, if you try to break up a fight with some women, and some dude who don't know what's going on, see you grabbing his niece, cousin, or homegirl, nigga, that's my niece, that's my homegirl. Now you got to fight this nigga. God damn. Nah, man. Dude. It's a mess. It's gonna be it can turn into two women can turn a small situation into a full out brawl. That situation that happened a few years back at the bowling alley in Torrance, man, was over some French fries. Two chicks got into it over some French fries. Nobody wanted to back down. All of a sudden, the homies come in. Oh, that's my niece. That's my cousin. Whoop, 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 whoop. Next thing you know, you got the whole bowling alley, 4 or 5 niggas in lane 5, dead in the motherfucker. Balls going up their ass.
Yeah, that was a crazy story. Yeah, women, yeah. How many men have died over dumb shit like a woman just, something over women?
Yeah.
Crazy, dude. What, give us a story about the biggest fight that you had at the Eve After Dark.
Which one?
Whatever one pops to mind.
We never really erupted that much, man. I think the biggest fight we ever had was with that situation that BJ talks about. Bounty Hunter, what's his name? What do you call it?
Talk about it. Yeah, BJ. Bounty Hunter.
But they called him a cappuccino. He talked about that. We never really had a problem with the bounty hunters, but the bounty hunters had a problem with the bounty hunters came out Nickerson Gardens. They had a problem with Ujima Village, which was close to the Eve After Dark. They was like my day ones, and they was right across the street from the Eve After Dark. They all walked over there. So it would be nothing to have 25, 30 people from the village show up and hang out at the Eve. And if the village, we call them village people, the village people showed up, and there was only a handful of folks from bounty hunters or Nickerson Gardens. Sometimes they try to punk them. Okay. Then next week you got folks from Nickerson Gardens. They may come 40, 50 deep to make sure they got enough people if they try to punk them again. The door make money. I'm finna make me a nice little knot, but it's a good chance it's gonna go down. And man, this one night it went down, and dude, it was a mess because I was coming out the office. I heard the rumbling. I was in the office. I heard the rumbling. I walk outside. somebody beamed me upside the head with something. I don't know what it was, the pool stick or what. But I had to go back and sit down for a minute to get my shit together. Like, damn, that nigga hit me hard, whatever it was. So I opened the door. It's almost like you got to sneak out the door. And the club was going down. It was 30, 40 people fighting, man. And I mean, it was just unknown was fighting. It was everybody was fighting. And that night I made a rule. If you Negro see me fighting, everybody better be fighting. At least pull a nigga off my ass. If you don't, I'll fire your ass and I get out the hospital. Okay. And that night I had a security guard. I forgot his name. He's a little short dude, but he had a bad habit. He always tested out some shit. This nigga had a can of what's called that shit? Pepper spray. Pepper spray. He had a brand new can of pepper spray. This dude comes in the club and sprays pepper spray like it's Glade air freshener after a smoke out. Okay, he just starts spraying that shit. And I don't know if y'all know anything about pepper spray, but pepper spray is a concentrate. Okay,
feeds off oxygen.
It feeds off the oxygen. Okay, and that shit actually sucks the oxygen out the fucking air and makes itself bigger. So if there's particles of oxygen around, this shit takes over like 10 times. Everybody in the club stopped fighting, trying to get to the windows to get some air. He was on the second floor. A couple of cats dived out the window. They climbed down the pipes, down the sign and shit. We had bars. We had screens on the back window. People had their faces against the bar, off against the window, trying to breathe. And one chick, man, I thought she was dead. She was just shaking. I thought, oh, this bitch gonna die. It was fucked up. And she just had an asthma attack. And I ran in the office trying to run from the shit. And that shit was like, no, nigga, you got to come under the door with your ass. Come on. I'm in the office crying like a bitch. What the fuck happened? You cannot fucking see when that shit is in the fucking room, man. I'm sitting there crying and you can't rub your eyes. I learned this in ROTC. I had an ROTC, I went to a gas chamber for training. Whatever you do not rub your eyes. All you doing now is making that shit, is getting it into your skin, and that shit, man, will fuck you up. Man, people were running downstairs like it was nobody's business, and we had to close the club down because it took. But when they got through, it took about, that happened about 11:30, 12 o'clock. The club was not inhabitable till about 2 o'clock in the morning, man. That's no bullshit. That shit was in the air. That shit is that fucking vicious. It was in the air for at least till about 2:30. No bullshit. In fact, we couldn't clean the club up till the next day. My guys, we just locked the doors, walked outside, and I had to pay them on Sunday, man, because nobody could stay in the club. Not even in the office.
Damn.
No bullshit.
And I know we talked about this before, but we since have new listeners. BJ from Bounty Hunters said that someone from World Class Wrecking Crew kicked him with a cowboy boot. Now we know Lonzo was always known for rocking his cowboy boot. Can you break that down for any of our new listeners? What's the truth behind that?
That was actually unknown, dude. That was actually unknown. Unknown owed them. He owed them that, man, because Unknown was always trying to be peaceful. And he's Unknown from Detroit. He ain't from L.A. So right before this happened, a few weeks before this happened, Unknown was downstairs in front of the club, and they was trying to do something, and he was trying to negotiate with him. Unknown's always been a slim dude. He's always been extra slim. So he's tall, slim, and he's trying to negotiate with these fools. And this dude literally pushed him through a plate glass window. Just bam, barbershop window, gone glass everywhere. And I thought when that happened, it was gonna get us shut down, and it didn't. And but yeah, the window was fucked up. They got it fixed the next day. And but Unknown kind of owed that shit to them. And when he had a chance to pay him back, he cashed in on their asses.
Damn. Great story, man. Great story. You can also catch that. I think it's Nino Cappuccino. Am I saying that right? Yeah, it is Nino Cappuccino. Yeah. Just type in Nino Cappuccino on YouTube and World Class Wrecking Crew, and that story will pop up. But damn, man, that hour flew by, dude. Let's start wrapping it up. One more shout out to OG Steve for donating another $5, man. He said, at one of my old jobs, He said, at one of my old jobs, there used to be fights every week on club night, usually biker chicks fighting Italian and Puerto Rican chicks. Yeah, he's from the Bronx, New York, so that sounds about right, man. Shout out to the
All
Bronx.
right. Because man, for whatever reason, man, chicks was, especially, it was really funny. A lot of pretty chicks would fight quick, faster in a hurry, man. Especially they would jump on some birdie bitches, man. They jump on some birdie bitches. I mean, bitches. I be like, I'm not fighting that big bitch. I'm not fighting that big motherfucker. You can't win. You can't win. So yeah. Shout out to the Puerto Rican sisters, man. Shit.
Yeah. Ooh, I love him. Man, shout out to Rosie Perez. She was one of my favorites. But it's on Spliffy TV. That BJ Bounty Hunter interview is on Spliffy TV, where he talks about his encounter at the Eve After Dark with the World Class Wrecking Crew. And I think he thought it was Lonzo, but Lonzo just broke it down. It was DJ Unknown. He was getting his payback for them doing that to him the week prior. What's going on with you and Dre show, man? Thursdays, Fridays?
We're gonna do it Friday this week. But I missed the show when I got back from New York. Last Friday I missed the show. We had to do it on Saturday just to do it, just to stay consistent. Stay consistent, and we only did a half-hour show because I was running that day, but I had to do something just to keep my folks up to date on what's going on. But yeah, we'll be back on Friday with Legendary Connection, me and Dr. Dre making it happen, folks. Please tune in, like, share, and comment, man. Shit.
Man.
Like, share, and comment. We like doing this, man. I read my comments. I respond to a lot of them. When I'm not doing anything, I'll sit down and I'll read my comments. I do that. I respond to a lot of them. If I don't do anything, I'll always like them, if nothing else. If somebody says something that I don't agree with or I agree with, I may comment or try to straighten them out too. So yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. What's happening with you, man? What you got going?
Man, you guys can check me out on Dusty Vision TV. I'm keeping the train going over there. It's going. I'm just putting out some great content. I really enjoying this, man. Talking to my boy who's locked up in prison for life, and he's giving you the breakdown of what you shouldn't do if you want to, or what you should do if you don't want to end up where he is. It's a great story, man. He's doing life, and we do it every Sunday, plus every Saturday. I know a lot of you in the chat tune in every Saturday to my mix show. What I do, Lonzo, is I take an artist who I believe didn't get a lot of shine, or the shine that they deserved when they were coming up, and I play their music, and I do some history behind it, and people really seem to like that. That's every Saturday at 8 p.m. I don't even go out on Saturdays anymore, man. I just sit back, relax, and chill with you guys, post up, and just play some music, man. So Dusty Vision TV on YouTube. Always a pleasure hanging out with you every Tuesday, Lonzo. I enjoy these conversations, man.
You know what, Dusty? I thought about doing the same thing, man. My schedule is so crazy. I would love to be able to sit here, and I got a system and everything. I could probably plug up to my rig and just the same mixer and just do some oldie shows, man. Because I've been Unknown had a couple of shows on a show we did a few years ago, and I had so much fun doing it that it was just a blast, man. Just to be able to sit there and just throw down mixes, and especially when you got a chat room, somebody you ain't just playing by yourself. You got a chat room to kick it in or whatever the case may be, and giving you feedback. So yeah, I might try the same thing. I'm gonna do it at some point in time. But look for my new channel coming out, folks. It's Compton Entertainment Channel on all platforms. I just got notification that I think we're on our app for Fire Stick is about ready to roll out. We're gonna be on about 5 different platforms in about 10 days, man. We gotta make sure this thing goes out. It's coming. Compton Entertainment Channel. Now, don't get confused with the Compton Entertainment Chamber of Commerce. That's my shit too. But in keeping the branding all unified, Compton Entertainment Channel, folks, on all platforms, Roku, Fire Stick, Apple TV, Xbox, all that shit. We got so much shit. That's what's taking so damn long. But anyway, folks, it's coming. In the meantime, Dusty, much love to you, Doc.
Always love, man. You have a great week. I'll talk to you next week, dude.
Much love to the chat room. And thanks everybody for watching. And an extra special thanks for everybody that chipped in. Appreciate it very much. Much love to you folks. We're out of here, y'all. Peace.